Okay, call to order at 5:30. Wow, exactly. Okay, I gave everyone a copy of the minutes from the last meeting, if you could just read them over. They're kind of lengthy. Tyler, spell your last name for me.
D-U-T.
D-U-T.
I-L-E.
I-L-E, okay.
Detail.
Dutal, okay. You have something?
Last page, last paragraph.
Uh-huh,
Linda questioned a sprinkler system in the school.
Yes.
And Harmon stated it was already there and he has no authority to ask the school to make a modification to their building.
uh-huh.
There is not a sprinkler system in the school. It was not required when they built the school,
Oh,
so therefore we
okay.
can't require them to add one now.
Okay, they did.
Makes it sound like they got one.
There is
And then-
not.
The second page, the third paragraph where it starts discussing showers, public and private and handicap, it says 86 feet became 126 feet. I'm assuming that's supposed to be 8'6", became 12'6", to accommodate two shower
Oh,
units.
right.
That's, yeah, a lot of room.
Well, we wanted to make sure it was, handicapped
It makes the
accessible.
building really easy, so we'll just clear out everything and it's just a bathroom.
Any other corrections, additions? I know we covered a lot and we were kind of all over the place. So it was kind of hard to follow, even after being here for the meeting. And I must say, for Heidi not being here, she does a really good job on them.
Yep.
We're taping this, right? We're
Yes.
taping this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yep,
we're taking
sorry.
this, yeah. Okay, I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes as
I will make that motion.
second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
excuse.
Oh, that's true. Mhm. Okay, all right, JT printed up clean copies for us.
Yeah, I wanna apologize, I thought that I had handed the 30 by 50 drawings out, apparently I didn't, so I apologize for that. They have gone to the vendors, however. So there are copies up here if anybody needs them.
So the only one that you definitely have to send it electronically to is Mike, so you can get it to Lee, is that the son's name?
I did send it to Lee as with the
Oh,
vendors, so
okay.
I will send it
You
to
have
Mike
Lee.
though.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had Lee's
Yeah,
information, okay. As you can see, we did make some adjustments and some changes last meeting. For instance, this here in the police town building, the 2 bathrooms, that's what you were referring to, instead of 8 by 6, it was going to expand over to 12 by 6, right?
yep,
Giving enough room,
Just one,
just one of them,
the one on the
yeah.
right-hand side,
Yep.
correct?
Right,
To accommodate a shower and a changing station.
right. So if you wanna just,
This one, or this one?
yeah,
This one becomes 8'6"
right,
this
kind
way,
of taking over that,
so that, on this wall, there'll be a shower unit and a baby changing station.
So it's
And
more
that
like-
bathroom will
Right.
essentially become unisex, correct?
right, yes. Yes, I do believe that's what we discussed,
And it's 12 by,
6.
Yeah, 8 foot, what was it, 8'6" by 12'6", or did it just become 12'6" wide?
12 or
12'6" wide.
right,
We added 4 feet,
That's right.
or proposed to.
right,
And there was still some conversation and up in the air about whether or not the 8'6" was sufficient enough for ADA compliance as it is, so,
right.
which I'm sure it is, but
But I think we were gonna see about, the architect and the designers, cause they would have the codes and all of
Right.
that stuff,
And
so
then they can make
obviously,
the-
Yeah.
right, they can make
necessary
that,
6 inches there, a foot
that
there.
determination, right. And as far as the, let's see, we'll hold that a second. We made some changes too up here for the IT, didn't we discuss about the IT?
the IT could go.
Could go,
Yeah, so we did away with the storage closet.
right,
Cause essentially this becomes next to the bathroom in that corner, on the wall behind the PD's bath. And the bathroom and the meeting room, that little corner would become a storage.
right,
I had originally, and we discussed storage room and an IT room in this big meeting space that would
Right.
take up floor space. In that storage room, realistically, it's gonna be the tables and
Right.
much like they do at the school, you just wheel them into that corner
instead of taking up all of that floor
instead of
space.
taking up floor space for a closet. And
Yep.
then IT can be in that same IT space.
For what we have here, okay.
Yeah, cause the only IT we're gonna have here is potentially, you know, the telesystem like this.
Right.
And sound system, we're probably, I mean, if we're gonna go through this trouble, we should probably put some sort of speakers and microphones. And then Tyler had mentioned, so that we can avoid this, because this will become our meeting space, planning board's meeting space, zoning board, so forth. To have our meetings as well, to avoid having cords go across the road, make sure that conduit is poured into the floor. That
Yeah,
accommodate for
Yep.
utilities in the center of the room.
Totally agree with that.
That was all that we had discussed there, other than the fact that the doors will go in the other way. Cause on here it's still, the doors will open inward, not outward,
Right.
okay? Now moving to the fire department. We really hadn't discussed this too much. So. How many windows did you have? I have it written down somewhere. Is it 8 windows? 1, 2, more than 8? We also had agreed that all of the windows would be the same size,
Full building,
and, for both, and the doors all the same size.
agreed. Totally agree.
Yeah, and this way just make it a lot easier. I'm thinking it's. For some reason, I'm thinking 8 windows. Is that what you had, Tyler?
I don't have any windows on that, so.
I don't think he was here for that.
Okay, oh, he wasn't here for that one.
Sorry, let me just organize the rest of them.
Sure. 'Cause I know we had in the bunk room,
All the doors are the same too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that in the meeting minutes? No, we decided it at the last meeting, 2 meetings ago.
Oh, I have a notation somewhere. Yeah, I have a notation, wait a minute. 8 windows, 12 inside doors, 3 outside doors, that's all you have on the list?
There's, 7 windows in all
And all on the fire?
on the August 20th notes, if I'm reading this
Oh, okay.
correctly. JT stated he thinks the windows should be in the bunk rooms, kitchen, offices, 2 in the training room, with a total of 7 windows in all. And then I think we had a side conversation on the bunk room ones might have to be bigger because they have to be egress.
Right,
The only caveat, I don't think the lobby window's in that either.
I did include the lobby window, I remember that wasn't initial, but later on in the meeting, I had said add one more for the.
For the lobby.
Pass-through window, yeah.
Thus making 8.
8.
right.
How many in the training room? 2? 2 windows in the training room? Or are you just gonna put
On
one?
each side?
I was looking at 2.
Cause I would say, that's a
So
long,
probably here and
the one
here,
here, yeah.
right? Right, like here and here.
Yeah,
And one in each bunk room, and those have to be the egress.
so total 8.
8 windows. Alright, training room, the kitchen you said too, right?
Yeah,
The lobby. Where were we gonna put the window on the lobby? The,
it's a pass-through, so it would be from the lobby into the office, so where it does
Okay,
that 90-degree there.
mhm.
And that's like a service window.
Right. And of course, those doors will all go the other way as well. Was there anything else we had to add to yours?
I don't believe so.
Because we have the kitchen, we have the bathroom, the IT and the mechanic. Is that gonna stay 2 separate rooms?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I
they would have to,
They have
you wanna mix
to.
computers and water together.
No, makes sense.
Did I print the right diagrams? Yes, I did. Okay.
I don't know. Did you?
For some reason, I have the old PD one in front of me here. So good.
So Tyler, how much of a pain in the butt would it be? Cause like the windows are in the municipal combination building, we'll call it.
Not hard at all.
How difficult would it be to put windows in this?
Not hard at all.
And the reason why I ask is, if we had that, in the interest of not killing too many more trees, I think we're in September, I think we should start scheduling, meetings or hearings where we can start inviting the public while we're getting pricing, and just say the prices are out there, this is what we're leaning to, start getting the feelers out there, start talking, and then if he could do that, and then we could get copies and hand out and print, have a stack that night here. I really
No, I
think that,
agree, yeah, I
that
think
we're,
that would be, yeah, we're at that point. Do we have to,
You could have it next week,
Do
right,
something.
Tyler? You can have it within a week.
Yep.
you can do the same on both?
we already have it on, the fire police is already, I
already
mean, the
there.
police and the municipal building is already there, the windows.
Yeah, the only thing that has to change is this thing over here, right?
Oh, yeah, the addition to the
Yeah, the
bathroom,
addition to the bathroom,
It's already done.
okay.
perfect.
I just did it 30 seconds ago.
Oh, look at you being so
Can
on
you
top of
mimic a
things.
shower and a changing station in that diagram if you hadn't already?
I can try, is a little difficult because of what I have available for
Okay,
stuff in there.
I did just create a folder under the documents section on the website called Building Committee,
Oh, good,
and I just uploaded both of the drawings that we're looking at into that folder, so they are out there for
Okay,
people to
great.
be able to view from the public, so for anybody that's not
oh, that's
here for these meetings, they are there.
good. Very good, thank you for that.
And as we update them, I'll pull the old and put the
Right,
new
and
up,
put the new one
so.
up, okay. Lawrence, you thinking anything? No, Linda?
Why do you need two offices?
One's my office and one's for the crew.
What crew would that be? The ones that would be staying there if they have to?
Yep, so it'd be shared for everybody but me, basically, all the fire officers, the duty crews working the day shift. Just like, PD has the chief's office and the patrol room, the second office is our version of the patrol room.
And what about the kitchen?
What do you mean?
We just put a kitchen in the other firehouse, didn't we? Or we put a bathroom?
We put a bathroom.
But you have a kitchen in there.
There is an existing kitchen there, yes, but it's not adequate for,
What I'm trying to do is ask questions that maybe some of these other people are going to ask.
Absolutely.
When I see two offices and this and that and the other.
absolutely.
I think with the kitchen in your existing fire station, it's open to the trucks, open to.
Yeah, it's open to the apparatus bay and the truck
Everything's open
exhaust
like
and all that
this.
good stuff. I think, Linda, with that point, it might be good for us to start developing like a frequently asked questions page for each of the buildings. And
That's
some of
true,
those questions
yes.
that are coming up, we can start putting the question and our answer to it and keeping that up on the website too.
That's a very
Maybe
good
that would help
idea.
answer some of those questions that would potentially come up, but we might already have an answer to.
That's a very good idea.
John, if this gets built and we have the other fire station right there, the people that are on duty, where are they going to be? Which one?
Primarily, they'll be in the new building.
New building.
Obviously, they'll go into the old building to check the trucks and do maintenance and train and stuff like that. But their, like, day-to-day living, their office work, all that stuff will be in the new building.
Who's gonna do the laundry and who's gonna provide for the bunk room?
That's us.
Okay.
Not us, Linda.
So do you anticipate to leave the, existing laundry room in, the old fire station?
More than likely, we'll leave the existing washer and dryer in place, yes. And we'll kind of call that our dirty laundry, meaning,
Yeah,
we come back from a fire and we're all
Contain-
gross. That's where we're gonna wash our dirty stuff. We may try to add, if there's space in the kitchen, maybe a small stackable to do, dish towels and bedding and stuff like that, that we don't wanna wash in the same washer we're washing fire soaked clothing with,
Okay,
so.
Who's gonna provide, where is the money coming from, like, for cupboards for the kitchen?
those were all, that would all be on that
Yeah.
checklist, so.
Yeah,
That's all the additional stuff, what's it called?
The interior stuff that has to be the,
And if you're thinking about future growth for a stackable in there, you're gonna wanna get some drainage. Right? So the plumbing will have to incorporate future growth.
Right.
We don't do it straight away.
Yeah, and also paving, all that stuff,
Yep.
parking lot.
You have that, oh, it's right there. That, no, in your folder, right on top, that sheet right there.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, that's all done.
yeah, this
So when
is,
you give your figure, John, all of this is gonna be added in,
Absolutely.
okay,
So,
yeah, this has to all be included.
yeah,
And the good news is we had, from the last presentation, we had most of that stuff already there. So we can kind of grab our old list and modify it for the new building and, you know, most of those things were already thought of. So,
so
make it a little easier.
Linda, like, I think you got a copy of this check sheet.
somewhere, yeah.
So that, you know, that spells out all of that stuff, cabinetry, flooring, acoustic ceilings, bathroom accessories, water fountain allowances.
Yeah, I know it's all on there, Chris, but my point was, I just wanted to, I think he's gonna get these kind of questions, even if you pass that out.
No, I know, but
No,
we
that's-
just, what I'm saying is we already discussed this stuff. So
Yeah.
you said, where were the cabinets, you know, how you gonna raise the money for that?
Yeah.
That's
That's all in here.
all in here.
We missed that meeting.
I missed
We
it.
did, we really did, we weren't here for that meeting.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of the, stuff, interior stuff. That's all gonna be incorporated into that. Hello,
Paint.
Lisa.
You know, rate everything. Air conditioners, fans,
And take one more.
All is gonna be in,
bulletin boards, chalkboards, whiteboards, TVs, all of that stuff, all gets put on that sheet. That all gets,
Cameras, right,
and that's for both buildings.
the
So,
security, right?
yep,
It's all gonna be included on that. The
Yeah, it's number 16.
Cameras and,
Number 16.
yeah.
and John, does the subject that we have there cover?
From everything I've been told, yes.
But probably not here.
not here, probably, yeah. Same thing with the generator here, right? We
It's just
discussed
a-
maybe having a second one back for the back.
Well,
Correct.
Yeah,
I think that we should account for a generator for
For
that,
that, yeah, for that building,
and then
yes.
that is
Yes,
for here.
this for here, yes.
There's also potential, once we have hopefully an approval, that's when the grant stuff can come into play with the shelter. You know,
Right.
we've got a new
I-
shelter established, we need a generator for the new shelter.
Right,
And on those frequently asked questions, one of the questions that was posed to me by the moderator was, as we move forward with the purchase of the vote counting machine, in order for us to get that through the Secretary of State's office, the paperwork has to be filled out, and it has to say where that's going. So like right now,
really,
voting stuff takes place at whatever number of School Street
right,
the school is. So he said there's been talk that voting is gonna be moved to here.
Right.
If that's the case, then 68 School Street needs to be put on that, those forms with the Secretary of State's office for our vote tabulating machine. So,
but when
at
does that
some
have
point,
to be, when does?
Well,
that
when
have
the
to
bill-
we're
be?
buying it now.
yeah, we're buying now, but until we approve, until the building was approved, we stay with school.
Correct.
Right, and then we can change it over to,
Right, change the
Right,
paperwork.
right.
Okay.
cause I was gonna say. we can
Just
do
all
that
things that
now.
need to be discussed is, you know, it's not just as, oh, we'll just move it down the street and it's simple as that.
No,
They, you know, the authorities have to know, whatever. So, you know, it raised the question, so are we gonna be voting here, or are we gonna be having town meeting here, are we, you know, gonna have that conversation with the school district, at what point in time, and so,
I would think we'd have the voting here if it's large enough.
eventually, yes, yeah.
But probably
All voting.
town meeting will still be at this.
You think so?
And that was because it had no impact, because it's on a Saturday
Right,
versus
right.
voting during
And
the
it's
school
no,
week.
no issue with the voting,
That's true, okay,
and usually having more people. attending.
depending on the issues.
Mhm. Okay,
Okay. All right, so we still don't have any kind of pricing, or do we?
We're very
do we?
close. They went through, they've actually been working with, one of the civil engineers and an architect. I think that they've found that, so they're pricing it up, I might have it next week. I think they found that there's special sheetrock that we need to use for the evidence room and the interview room. And I think that there's also some sort of wire that needs to be put in those rooms behind the walls according to code. So they've been working that through, so it'll be a pretty thorough quote when it
Oh,
comes.
okay,
It'll,
So it's like a mesh wire, so somebody can't break in
Correct.
from the outside?
They
Yeah.
can't cut through the wall.
yeah, so, they found a few things like that they're gonna spec into it because we should have them like that.
Mhm.
And it'll be pretty complete when they turn it over to us with their quote.
oh,
So,
okay,
they're deep into it now, so,
Do you know if they raised any questions about the ADA compliance with the restrooms?
they have all the ADA stuff, so they're gonna make sure that those are.
Adjust it.
Yep, they'll lay them out the way that they should be. Yep, they've got all that. He picked up on the doors and all that, but they've got some, he did say that he would be doing some sort of in the lobby, he's gonna have some sort of a masonry entry there. He was gonna do some sort of 4 feet up, some sort of veneer so that, nothing would get banged against the metal building. He added a few things that he thought we should do
okay,
to it too, so I think next week we'll have something.
okay, very good.
No, that doesn't include cement, right, the foundation, or does it?
Yep, he'll have all that priced in,
Foundation or?
Yep.
Wiring,
we'll price everything. Whether you use his electrician or not, it'll at least give us
and
An
that's,
an
idea,
estimate, yep, like he said, if you guys have people that you wanna use locally, they're fine with that, and they have their own electricians that we use,
like, your company basically is a general contractor, so he handles all the
he does everything,
subbing and all that stuff.
everything,
Yeah.
yep,
That's the way to go.
does the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yep. And like, we have people that go to every one of our jobs, but like he said, since it's town,
Uh-huh.
if there's plumbers or electricians you guys wanna use. Obviously, we prefer to use ours because we know they
oh,
work,
you know,
but,
sure,
he doesn't have a problem switching it out.
okay.
Yep.
Good.
Linda, do you know if Elliot has any, I haven't heard from Elliot,
I don't have any, he hasn't got a total figure yet.
okay. Does he have any question? I know he had questions about, did he have the questions about the plumbing and electric?
No, I didn't mention
No, okay,
about the plumbing, about the size of the bathroom. I guess he's got the sizes that you guys come up with.
right,
Yeah, those,
He
Yeah,
doesn't have
those-
a total price yet, no.
okay. Yes, Linda?
Did we get a price on a crane?
Hmm,
Does anyone know?
I don't know.
We need to go.
Mike was
Mike.
actually, you say that Mike made that note, so Mike was getting a price on the crane for moving that building.
But we haven't heard anything yet.
No,
no,
Okay.
he's away for the next couple days.
Don't blame him.
cause it was decided that towing it wasn't gonna be an option, it's gonna have to be picked up and,
Even then, pick it up and move it.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be scary, but if we can pick that up and just move it, that'd be great.
Might go,
Yeah, it just might, though, didn't you say the whole bottom was,
it's a steel frame,
yeah,
but it's two halves, so trying to separate that and then put it back together.
yeah, okay,
Like Tyler said, there is a metal strip on the carpeting
yeah,
where the divider is in between. But,
I wouldn't trust that though.
well, that metal strip is the divider of the two
It just
halves.
comes
Yeah,
off.
so then you'd have to, right,
So that's essentially, that's covering a seam of the carpet.
right,
Then you have to isolate the electric that splits off from where the panel goes.
right,
The
right.
roof,
right,
So you're better off, you can pick it up all one.
yeah, if we can pick it all and just sling it
right,
and my thought was, before that happens, all the trees go away. It gets moved over there, so the crane sets behind the PD, slings it, sets it on blocks, up there, out of the way, for the most part out of the way, temporary service gets run.
Septic. Bathrooms.
I think they were talking about.
But they were talking just,
Right.
yeah, coming
Yeah,
here,
for the time being, they would
yeah.
come here,
just,
so.
Good point. Good.
But this way, at least all of that stuff doesn't have to be cataloged, taken out, because everything would have to be cataloged in
Got it.
the evidence and all of that
And it's
stuff.
not just the PD, I mean, that was the big
right.
part of the discussion too, is all of the
Yes.
file cabinets in the land use.
Yes,
There's literally no space here for that.
Right.
Because we gonna have to
Yeah.
continue to conduct our meetings in here and we wouldn't be able to move, so.
right.
So all that weight in there between those file cabinets, is that gonna make an issue?
Well, it hasn't collapsed it yet, so.
Yeah,
As long as it's,
Well, knock
people,
wood.
people do that for, professionally, so.
Well, you know, the crane, yeah, no.
I mean, Mike made it sound like it, and it's not, I mean, I, when we moved my father's house,
You just did the Jackson historical thing.
yeah, I mean, they put it on blocks, and there's little rails, whatever, and he put wheels underneath it, and he has this little steering thing, and I'm like, how's it gonna get up the road? And he said, hook your pickup to it, and I'm like,
Alright,
Yeah, it's that easy. Or so they say.
I was thinking maybe we should, is there any way we can get some kind of an estimate on insurances? And how much they're going to be for both places, so we can have that figure?
Could definitely, that'd be Primex, right?
yes,
yes,
well, yeah.
yes, but,
Then
you have to throw a
we'd
value
have
though,
to, yeah,
I think,
we'd have to have
Once in a
yeah,
while.
you probably wouldn't be able to do that until we have a cost,
right,
an estimate of what the buildings are gonna cost. So let's say this is $1 million and that one's $500,000, so, you know, the assessment of 1.5 million, what's the insurance on that? Follow me?
How far away is, when they move the trailer, it's not gonna be that far, is there any lighting out there? For like on weekends, unless nobody's around here,
It's attached to the building.
This
just
building.
wanted to make sure.
No, there's like outside lights on the porch, above the doors.
Right, on the outside parts.
Yeah.
We can
They're
add lights,
attached to the modular.
Correct.
yeah, we can add lights, right, we have to put a pole up,
We're gonna have to put
Yeah, for
temporary service,
temporary,
so if
sure.
we have to put a spotlight or something of that nature.
yeah,
yeah, we
big.
have to have
That's
temporary,
outside light.
right,
But there is lighting there now, it's attached to the building, so there's a
Right.
light on the end. Yeah,
Plus there's a police car sitting back there.
yes, there is. A good deterrent. Do me a favor and write down questions you think, so that we can get a question and answer page going, that people might be asking. Anyone can think of any kind of questions for either of the buildings. There might be more questions for one building than the other, especially since the uses are so different. So if we have questions already lined
The
up,
building out there without anything in it, weighs 50,000 pounds.
really?
So cut it in half, you got 25,000, but you got, I don't know how much weight you got inside of it. So that crane ain't gonna be able to pick that up, so I don't know.
It can pick up a half, but not the two, not 50. You can pick up
Well, we can
one,
pick it up anyway,
25 they could, right?
yeah.
Someone
that
gonna,
double wide trailer weighs 50,000 pounds.
35 pounds per square foot.
wow,
And
I see
then,
you
you
calculating.
you've got all that stuff that's in there,
Yeah, another 10,000 pounds,
yeah,
so
file cabinets.
if
Yeah,
you're gonna move it any
500,
distance, you've got the frame under it. All it's missing is rims and wheat tires.
Axles?
Oh, the axle's gone too?
No, the axles are there, just needs tires.
Oh, right,
Were
okay.
they like butt to butt though, like the tongues were,
No, the tongues are right beside each other.
okay,
And the axles are right beside each other, but it's just that, once we looked underneath it, it's like, oh, the tongues are right there, obviously they unbolt them,
yep,
slid them underneath, they're all sitting right there on the ground, and it's just missing the wheels, so you gotta put the wheels on the hubs, but then it's like, oh, perf, how are we gonna split it in half, and is it gonna survive splitting in half, is it gonna survive the move, is it? Cause it is 30 years old, and then,
Well,
rebuttoning the roof back together, I mean, we may just have to do that, but,
If you left it together and just put all the tires back on, just, no,
You think? You can move both those halves together?
I think you should set them down on the front, put wheels on them.
put wheels in, put
Crane
a,
set it down on on the.
plywood or,
With the wheels on it.
And move it together?
No, together.
Right.
you don't think so? Right,
Or one of those companies that does the dollies, I mean, I've only seen it done with big buildings where they put like 30 sets of trucks underneath and
Right.
yeah, they just did that with Jackson Historical Building,
I don't know how much that costs, so.
million,
Let's hope it doesn't cost that much for this.
Really?
$5 million.
Wow.
Move it
Well, if
down.
that's the price that comes in, we're going in a different avenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna stack file cabinets up against that wall right there,
Exactly.
and everybody will come in here.
I think we could buy used double wide and put it out in a new spot and just dismantle the current one.
Well, probably, yeah, even a single wide.
I can't help but
Yeah.
wonder what it would cost during the construction to rent like a construction type trailer instead, because you figure we're gonna move it out of the way. And when we're done, we gotta move it again, get it off site, get it out of here. So we're gonna have to move it twice. There's a lot of potential that when we move it, with how decrepit the thing is, something bad might happen.
Right, but we have to separate the PD and the land use boards.
And Tyler's concern was the logging of the evidence, it has to have tracking, like anytime anybody touches anything in there, I guess it's logged.
Right.
How often do they go in those file cabinets? Could you take the file cabinets and put them down at the other firehouse?
No, because like the file cabinets, it's not just
It's the
like
big
that.
maps.
We have the old map ones that are
Okay,
the size of this table,
yep, so they're big.
and there's 2 sets of those.
Oh, it's quite a few, I mean, you got them stacked.
There's 2 sets,
And then there's
half a dozen.
15
If you move them to
15
another building,
huge,
I mean, I would venture to say we could probably make it work in here with the files that they need to have access to, cause I'm sure there's some that could be tucked away. We could put the big filing cabinets, I mean, like you said, there's room in here temporarily to put them,
Yeah, buy a container.
you know, and then most of their meetings don't conflict with anything else, so if they're having a meeting, they can use this room as the meeting room. And then we just gotta worry about the PD. I know Tyler doesn't wanna have to move the evidence, but I mean, if that's what it comes down to,
He's not gonna, might not
You know,
have a choice.
and whether we do that, you know, put it up at station one, we can secure the upstairs. Or make a space for him somewhere in the building, or whether we just rent a small construction trailer just for the PD.
I mean, it's not like it's not doable, I mean,
Yeah.
we just, last year, well, this year, we moved Ospey's PD. And we didn't, none of us, obviously, they had their methods of moving the evidence, none of us touched any of that stuff. You know, their evidence, whoever's in charge of their evidence handled all that, but, I mean, it's, obviously it's doable, so. It's not like it's cars, tractor trailers, motorcycles,
And the stuff that we need to move, that doesn't need to be accessed right away, we've got the Connex out back, but our neighbors also, you know, maybe we could talk to them if they've got a unit that's open that maybe they let the town borrow while we're doing construction. You know, that's a
Open
place
the
where we can
file cabinets
store some
in there.
stuff,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
whatever
true.
we don't need, and then it's still relatively accessible, I mean, if there's something that ends up in there that they need, it's right there.
Yeah, that's true. That's not a bad idea. If a push comes to shove.
Right,
I mean, personally, I'd rather see those things gone.
Well, I think they're going through them, aren't they? Aren't they?
no, she meant the buildings.
Oh, the building,
The monitor's gone.
gotcha. Well, it will be gone. Now, the, container back there, isn't there something that's,
SPDs. So,
Yeah.
so they got room in there
So
to
they've
put
got
stuff,
room, yeah,
they got
they
some
can
room
put-
there to
yeah.
put stuff in.
Those containers like
Right.
that.
so there is some room available.
But I mean, to, you know, to JT's point, like some of the stuff that's in there is not evidence, it's tires, the winter
Right.
tires, that could, you know,
Sure.
maybe we could get a unit if there was any space over there.
Yeah.
Right,
It just solidifies my point that, you know, if we do a real estate sale,
yes,
we take the proceeds from the real estate sale and make an offer on that property.
Over here,
Yeah,
come again.
that wouldn't be a
take
bad
this,
idea.
take money from that and make an offer on that.
I won't talk about that.
It's a thought,
Is that the storage units?
yeah,
Are they for sale?
Everything's for sale.
for the right price.
Yeah, right, right.
There's been no mention that it's for sale, no,
But maybe it's a good time to have the conversation with the land use boards at their next meeting and say, hey, you know, what's in the cabinets, what do you need, what don't you need right away? Is there stuff that can be gone through and maybe gotten rid of? You know, try and consolidate and figure out what they need, what they don't
Sort of like
need.
what Caitlin's doing
Yeah,
with the back
she's
room.
doing-
Exactly.
Cause I'm sure that there's stuff that they don't
that
need.
brings up a good point, so that we're not continuously stepping on toes, cause that is another thing I heard was the chair people of all of these land use boards should be invited to one of these meetings as well, so that we can have that conversation and say, this is the direction we're going, this is what we're considering. Instead of them hearing it just as any other taxpayer would.
Is there any requirement that we have to have those in physical copy?
What physical copy?
All the
Stuff
the
that's in
big
the,
filing cabinets? Not, well, not the maps, but the actual,
It wouldn't be feasible to digitize that stuff, not with the way they use it.
fair enough.
yeah, that is a absolute long-range goal to digitize things. But there are obviously a lot of that stuff, the RSA state you have to have a physical paper copy forever. Deeds, obviously, things like that, you can't digitize those. You can, and in the event that catastrophic thing ever happened and you had to recreate it, but
It gets expensive, trust me.
Yeah.
A company did it 20 years ago and
Yeah,
all the blueprints.
digitizing is, yeah, it's expensive. It is expensive.
Do we have a goal of a finish date?
before winter
Before
of
winter.
26. That's my goal. I think we have,
Yeah, I think
did
that
a
is the
soft
goal,
conversation
yeah.
about that,
There has been
I
conversation.
mean, yeah, if it gets approved in March, I mean, we can get going right off the bat,
Right,
you know?
cause you
Block up your,
definitely wanna have it finished,
Your time, basically.
yeah, definitely wanna have it
This
done,
is, I'm gonna have to put that in the schedule pretty quick.
Yeah, probably see it before fall.
yeah.
Metal
Exactly,
building goes up quick.
Yeah, the other one is gonna be low.
Yeah, even that's gonna go up quick.
Hmm.
Square,
He's quoting metal on that one too,
no,
doing wood on that one.
wood on that one.
and your company's doing it?
They're gonna do a whole wood, yeah.
That's what I thought, okay.
It's difficult, it's not too difficult as long as it's not too intriguing.
All right,
That will be very fast for them.
yeah, yes. Standard
Well, there's a
rafters.
crew that you have, Lisa.
Well, we do a big crew,
A
we have a
big
big crew, yeah.
A lot of subcontractors, I would
We do
assume.
38 million a year, so we have a lot of crews.
okay,
Our steel crew, we have 8 in our steel crew, but we do a lot of subcontractors and I think we have like 4 or 5 framing crews, so
So on, the other contractor,
we'll be, if
on
you,
which one?
you know,
the other steel building,
it'll be fast.
That was Patco,
Taco,
no, we had Lester, well,
Lester,
What? Lester,
Elliot.
Padco and ICF for this.
right, I don't think we did another steel building,
well, we had the other, what's his name? Came in from over, out west. First meeting.
Lester,
Yeah, Lester.
yeah, that's,
Yeah, what's the status of his building?
did you hear anything from Lester?
The last question we got, Tyler and I both, was if we had had the electrical and plumbing plans, and we told him we did not. And I haven't heard back, I'm guessing Tyler hasn't either.
Right. And we don't have those yet, as well.
Do you know when you anticipate, costs coming in, or has he said
He
it?
hasn't said anything. I know,
Are you contacting him, or is
no,
it?
Tyler and JT were, but I think Tyler was more in touch with him, correct?
yes.
I hope he said that.
And I mean, obviously, one of the other things was Mike getting
Right,
coordinated with Lee to
coordinating,
have,
yes,
you know, plans.
Okay,
Cause you have plans,
Right.
that gives you dimensions, that
Right.
give you
more
measurements
details,
for
right,
runs for
Right.
plumbing, electrical, and that's
So
the other
once,
thing,
once
so,
Lee has that stuff and has those.
which he
plans.
does, and
Yeah,
I'm assuming,
well, I know he's working on, I think Mike said he's working on it, so
yes.
it's just.
Do
a matter
you,
of
do we know
when
what the
he can-
cost that's gonna be for?
For
For him to
him to
do
do
it,
that,
they haven't, he hasn't said, but I know we put aside money for that
Mhm.
specifically.
Okay.
How much did he charge last, do you know?
2,000.
Do you
Yeah,
remember?
it was cheap.
Two
It was
thousand,
2,000, 2,500, something like that. So I anticipate probably 5,000.
and that was 2,000 that we didn't budget, we hadn't had budgeted, we found the money, but this year we anticipated that, so
Right,
we
so-
put extra money in the budget for that, so.
Right.
Okay.
Right. All right, anything else that anyone can think of besides homework of figuring out some questions and answers for that page? If Elliot, I'll try to get in touch with Elliot and see how far along they are.
He was still working on the plumbing.
On the plan, okay. Okay,
I can talk to Tyler tomorrow about the evidence and if we do go the route of just decommissioning that, his thoughts on what and where.
Yeah, have him prepare him for it,
Yeah, yeah.
so.
what do you think as far as, asking the chairs of all of the people that are using that next week or the week after? When? As far as, I mean, I would think that they would be going through their, knowing that this building plan is coming along, that they would be going through their files and
No,
trying to
that's
sort
not
through.
happening, that's not happening. So you got Rebecca, and who else, the planning board, right?
So Rebecca, the trustees of the trust fund, the supervisors of the checklist, so Karen, which one,
3 times a year.
Right,
So,
sorry, I'm listening to the article.
yeah, 3, 4 times a year it should be, they're
Right.
here. So,
Are we gonna need to buy chairs and tables for that room too?
probably,
probably, yeah, I would
For
think
the-
so.
So, yeah, so
That'd
that
be
would be number 16.
I think it's 16, yeah.
Thank you, Tyler.
No,
That's not on there?
What about the inviting public, Rosemary and Leo?
When do you wanna start that? What do you guys
I
think?
think, I mean, like I said, it's already September. We kind of, shot, for lack of a better description, shot ourselves in the foot by telling people at town meeting and selectmen's meeting since then that we would have several before the deadline came through the process. So I think we wait too much longer. I would actually like to, and I'm not saying anybody's gonna show up, but I think we should advertise it
yeah,
as
exactly.
recent as next Wednesday.
Okay,
Our next meeting is
We'll
try
put that-
to post something for next Wednesday.
okay, we'll put them on the website.
I don't know what everybody thinks
Caitlin-
about that, but
okay.
I'll have Caitlin put that on the website and,
Now, as far as the planning boards. You want to
does the
discuss?
planning board use that? They don't
Just
use it.
the maps and stuff.
Oh,
I don't think they use it at all
Yeah,
now,
I don't
because they
think
got
they-
the system there.
yeah, I don't
When
think
I
they
was
use
on it, we
it.
only met in here.
Right,
Yeah, I think we're very rare, it's more just Rebecca's stuff.
yeah, it's Rebecca and the supervisor of the checklist, like I said, and so Karen, Carol Pfister, Elaine.
They could move in here, worst case, down the road, when it comes to the point.
Right.
So. But Rebecca would probably need a building or something.
yeah, she's gonna need a lot
She's
of.
1 day a week.
It's true, that's a good point, it's just.
So I
all
mean, you know, once we get the cost estimates in for moving the building, whether it's slinging it, putting the axles back in, separating it, it may be just more cost effective for us to
Trash it,
move everything in here and except for the PD and I already kinda had that conversation with JT. It's not the best case scenario to have all their engines, all the apparatus at station 2. But if we moved engine 3, that's the only thing that's in Lords Hill Fire Station. if we moved engine 3 down and the forestry came out, because you're talking about winter time, we wouldn't be utilizing it anyway unless there's like a ice storm event. They did use it last year for that. And then getting a porta potty and moving the police department to station number 1. Many years ago, when we were transitioning from constable and part-time to a full-time police department, that was our police department. It's a very narrow staircase, it's not the best, and there's no plumbing, so that, but it's a temporary thing, and the PD is fluid, it's not like I've said before.
Right, it can be here or whatever, it's fire
Exactly.
station, right,
So, I mean,
so the police, you're looking at the police department being taken over the whole station?
just temporarily for this,
Yeah, I understand.
Might not be a bad idea.
and then just forget about the cost of moving that building and just get rid of it.
Okay.
How much would it cost to get rid of it?
Well, the fire department has an idea.
Oh, that's true, yeah, that's true, yeah, that's very true.
Yep,
Well, you still gotta get rid of all the materials and that, so you're still looking like at
Right.
least a $5,000 bill,
Right,
so,
yeah, that's right, I mean,
unless you sort out the steel and, depends how it burns. Yeah, so.
because even simple things like getting rid of it is expensive.
I like that idea with Station 1, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, if you take, I just got a price today, they dismantled, yes, it was partially burned, but there was a structure fire in a double wide trailer behind, Aubuchon's in the trailer park.
Yeah,
And, last week, a company came in, White Mountain Dumpster, Company, disposal. It was right around $15,000.
15?
And I mean, they can't, once they put it in dumpsters, it can't be shipped into a landfill.
Right.
Until you have a,
Asbestos and all that.
yeah, you have to have a mitigation thing stating
Wow.
that all that stuff was taken care of
Uh-huh.
or doesn't exist, and then they can accept it. So,
wow,
if we decided on Station 1 too, they could start moving slowly now,
right, cause
That's true.
there's an open bay there,
right?
like, so.
They could get it cleaned out and start to move some of their stuff.
right,
I think upstairs there's not much going on up there, there's nothing.
I haven't been up there in a while, but I don't think so.
We have good locks up there.
Well, we need to.
We need,
That
we
door?
need to
gotta
replace the door.
We gotta replace the door. Skians they can order it, I told JT to just go to Skians and get the door, they can order it.
and we have money aside for that already, don't we?
Well, we have it in our budgets, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, we put
That's
that,
municipal building repairs,
oh, okay,
so. It's like-
Even with that door being rotten on the bottom, it's a cement building. Not to throw ourselves into the wolves, but I guarantee that building will be more secure than
oh, I would think
30-year-old.
so,
Yeah, I just remember going up there once, Chris, and the door was open. Unlocked. Correct? Not a good thing, so.
we just have to make sure it's secured.
That's human error, there's nothing you can
Yeah,
do
we
about the
know.
building with that, I mean, what are you gonna do with that? It's-
We know, it happens.
It was a year or two ago, front door was unlocked, here. So,
Yeah, that's just human error though, like you
Right.
say. All right, is there anything else we can think of that we need to discuss, we need to go over? Any clarifications?
Till we get numbers, I think.
Until,
we're
I know
kinda-
we're really,
We got a plan,
yeah, we
we just
do,
need numbers.
I think we have a good plan.
so we meet next Wednesday?
So we can meet next Wednesday and I will start inviting the chairs so that we can discuss about them
Who's the
I mean-
chair?
in the public.
Even if we don't, I mean, I don't know, do you think we should invite them or just reach out to them?
I would reach out.
We'll reach out. And,
Maybe we should do the chairs next week and
the public the following, and we might, we might have numbers too
Yeah,
in 2 weeks. What do you think?
Wait till we get numbers.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that, I don't wanna wait too much longer.
No, no, we
Because we
shouldn't have
have,
to.
we
I mean,
tell
we
the
can,
public
you know
we
what,
wanna,
we can just announce it on the website.
and we have
That-
opened this up to the public,
Yes,
obviously.
we have,
You know, we do have public
Yeah.
that do attend, and
and they all know,
So the drop date for,
I'm just taking up space.
the public would be the 24th, right?
What, in 2
And we
weeks?
still don't have a calendar.
Wait a second, I gotta
We
look
really
it
need
up.
to work on our to-do list.
I know.
That'd be 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3.
What's today?
24th is 3 weeks,
Oh, it's the third, oh, shit. Trying to get a week ahead,
right.
looking forward to winter.
So the 7th, I mean, I'm going to put on, I'm gonna have Caitlin put on the website that, the announcement, you know, public is welcome, whatever, and I did see a CIP,
That's the 17th, right?
17th, yes. I did see a
CIP.
CIP sign in the box outside.
That's the same one that's been there.
But maybe I'll put one out there too. So that it's visible for anyone coming into here, that it's there, and no one can say, there's no sign. So we'll do the website, I'll throw it on, we can throw it on Facebook too, I mean, I'll throw
That
it on
doesn't count, I
Facebook.
mean, it's gotta
But
be
it
one,
does, I know it doesn't count.
one
as
social media
anything.
platform and one, or at least minimum of one hard copy, so.
Right,
Put it out here, we can take one of the transfer station,
right,
Library.
library.
library, yeah. I mean, it's been open to the public from the beginning, but. Public and chairs.
We're good?
Okay, that's it then, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Anyone wanna,
Motion adjourned.
any second?
A second.
All in favor? Yay.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone.
What was that date again?
I'm sorry.
What was the date again?
What time's your meeting, Lawrence?
Where was it?
7?
Owns that?
Wait a
Seven.
minute.
7?
Wait,
Historical district, yeah, controls that.
I do the wrong
Yeah,
thing.
The mansion next door, that's privately.
Privately
owned.
owned.
Chris is still running.
You wanna shut,
What's
What?
the next meeting coming in?
do you shut this off?
Yes.
What's that?
How you do that?
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Oh, in for a
Do you know how
meeting.
to do
Oh, I
that
don't
one?
know.
Yeah. What's the next meeting coming in?
Wait,
The guy in the back of the room said he had to go out through and get his stuff come in for another.
Oh, zoning, sorry, yeah, at 6,
Zoning.
at 6
Oh,
o'clock.
Oh, okay.
No, 7.
Seven.
It's
yeah, there's 7.